Hey, I thought we'd take a look at the ongoing Robin series. I feel like it's time to get to that one. It's it's 185 books, and it goes all the way back to the days of Nightfall. No Man's Land runs through it, and it just keeps going on, almost for decades. But I have a couple of variant covers on a few of them. It wasn't really the main order of business as these were coming out, but there's a few color variations, and there'll be not newsstand and direct, but there'll be a direct edition premium and a direct edition basic. So it's going to be a lot of books piled up. Here's Robin Zero. Here's issue 1. It's issue 1 basic. It's $1 less. It's not embossed. Just as good though. I got a second cover. Issue 2. Three. Four. It's one of my favorite stories in all of comics. Issue 5. There's a pretty interesting moral dilemma in that issue. Issue 6. One of my first comics I remember reading with the Huntress. Actually, Night Quest runs through this. I said Nightfall, but Night Quest comes before Night's End. So it's the Jean Paul Valley Batman days. 1 second. It's issue 8. Nine. Bruce Wayne's back by this point. It's Night Quest Aftermath. So Brucey had his spine re-enabled. He got a bacchiotomy. Issue 10. Still with that really good artist, Grummett. Did a really nice job on this book. It's 11. This is Prodigal, I can't speak today. Prodigal Son. Sorry, it's very early in the morning. It's issue 12. Prodigal Son. I don't have my sharp tongue enough to say that right now. Here's issue 13. The conclusion of Prodigal Son. You got me. Issue 14. This is the deluxe version. Here's the basic. Here's 15. Cool hang glider cover. Very much a Robin thing to be doing. 16. I just love this artwork here. That's early Samantha Brown before she became the new Robin. She first appeared in this book as a different character. think that's White Snake. I think that's Bane's dad. He's always tussling with Robin. It's 18. $19. 3 years before Gladiator. Here's 20. Big cat cover. Here's 21. This would be like the Ninja Turtles if they were human and bad. Robin's about to get jumped by the foot. Not to be confused with the Hand from Daredevil. Here's issue 23. He's encased. Here's 24. Kind of a termite guy. It's Robin, you know. What are they gonna put him up against? Termite guy. 25. No special on that one. Just the basic cover. $26. This is going to be a crossover from the Contagion connecting story. It runs only 2 issues through Robin. Part 3 on book 27. And part 11 in book 28. One second. Sorry about that. It's issue 29. Nice. Issue 30. 3 thumbs downs, they say. Two years before Gladiator. It's 31. Wildcat. It's 32. Legacy, part 3. That, what prodigal pronunciation is going to haunt me. Don't know if you guys have seen the new Higgy Pop intro. It's pretty cool. I really liked it. There's issue 33. This is a one-of-one story. The multiplying villainies of nature do swarm upon him. I guess they just kind of tell you that if it's a one and done, which is kind of cool. In case you're jumping on a plane and they had a newsstand at the airport, you can grab that book knowing probably kill about 30 minutes of your time, maybe an hour if you read the letters column, like I used to like to do. Here's a cool cover. I always like flashlight covers with Batman. I don't know what it is. Fascinated with flashlights. Bringing a little bit of light to a dark universe. It's issue 37. So this is what they meant by violence on television. Booyah. $39. It's almost the full long box. Single boarded. Issue 40. Nice red cover. I forgot what the Samantha Brown character's name was. Prowler, maybe? 41. It's like kind of a cool run to put together. There isn't really anything in here that should cost you more than $1 at the most. Some of the last issues, they might try to get a couple bucks for them, but hold out. I like it. It's kind of like Barney. Crocky wants to kill the nice Robin. Bad Crocky. Bad. 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 It's pretty cool. Shadow of the Rat. There's a big mousetrap with a beautiful piece of Swiss cheese. I'd be tempted. I'm not gonna lie. If I was hungry, I might just go for that Swiss. I think I'm seeing the first signs of spring after a long winter. 44. There's just a splash of color on the next couple of covers. 45. I feel like there's variants to these too. It's another one of those examples of a one and done. And there are those times when the universe is cold and cruel, when there is neither joy nor hope. Wow. Can you imagine being a kid and bringing that home? You just got out of school, you get to go to the comic store, you're feeling great, buy the new Robin, and you read that pitch. It's a lot to put on a kid. Chuck Dixon was writing at this point, so that's a good sign. 47. Here's another cover I like. Top Gumet. It's French, so I don't know how to pronounce it. GRUMME_T, I think. I didn't take languages in school. I chose to take visual arts. Can't speak Spanish, but I can intersect lines of The Vanishing Point to create a very crude version of perspective. I wonder if my 7th grade arts teacher is still alive. She's about 55 in 1995, so that was 30 years ago. Yeah, she'd only be mid-80s. Mrs. Hazlitt. She was a good person. I didn't really like to be around campus, walking around during lunch. 51. So I'd go to the art room and I'd chill. I'd even eat my lunch in the art room. 52. And it was always very cool in there. In the summertime, it was like the coolest room. I don't know why. It was just had a nice breeze running through it or something. 53. And we didn't make a mess. I just throw my Lunchables and discard my soda can. 54. The Spoiler. That's it. Spoiler. Samantha Brown. Just up and left town. 55. Yeah. Sorry, I should probably just be pointing. I'm looking at the reflection. You're looking at the reflection every time. Sorry. 56. Oh, yeah. Robin the Hood. Robin in the Hood. 57. 58. See what I mean? Like, this book just kept coming out. It's like really just silently crept up. We're all the way up to October of 98. Wow. 59. Here's spoiler. You can see Samantha Brown for the first time. Book 60. In the Dark of Night, Vengeance. Is issue 61. I was really glad when I consolidated my Robin books and I found I had the full run. You just never know. I mean, my checklists are not fail-proof. I have been tricked before. 62. So when the run came together, I was like quite happy. 63. A couple different people helped me with this run. Davis Comic Finds sent me some nice Robins for this run. 64. Going slow. 65. Let's get to the 2000s anyway. I'll speed it up. All things considered, he'd rather be in No Man's. Oh, this is a No Man's Land precursor. Issue 66. Shout out Davis, the No Man's Land king of comics. He's a No Man's Land man. 66. And here comes the 1, 2, 7 issue cycle that ran through Robin and all the other Bat titles. 67. 68. 69. 70. 'Looked like a Brian Bowling cover second, so I paused. 71. Oh, Waylon. Still going. 72. 73. Still have 100 more books to go. Here's Aftermath. No Man's Land is over and a new chapter begins. Welcome to Brentwood Academy. And he's brought his duffel. You think this Robin guy might really actually be a student? The Warren and Deans of Admissions wonder. Yeah, he's got a warden now. Issue 75, so what? It's kind of a bigger issue. Celebrate it somehow. 76. 77, some man bats. The whole family of them. Just move these out of the way 1 second. $78. 79. Here's a nice spoiler cover. Nice full cover for the spoiler fans on issue 80. If you're a Samantha Brown completionist, you need that one. Here's 81. Some voodoo stuff on issue 82. He loves me now. Oh, wow. This is Tim Drake Robin. Excuse me. 83. 84. Nice color. Nice jade green all over. Joker cover on issue 85. Oh, we now have 100 left. 86. 87. 88. There's a Snow Days cover. 89. I guess it could be cocaine or sugar or phosphorus. Issue 90. Oh, these little like abominable snowmen are kind of micro. 91. Ah, here's a nice cover. Got Batman. Got the spoiler. Like, spoiler is already like working with Bruce. '93. It's kind of like a cover swipe of a, what's it called? World's Finest, where Superman's holding Batman over his head like that. 94. Joker's Last Laugh crossover. Oh, this looks like it can maybe be a Jock cover, but it's actually a Sienkiewicz. Killer Croc. '96. It's a Ringo cover. 97. It's the part 6 of the Bruce Wayne Murderer. Let me try that again. It's a question mark at the end. Bruce Wayne Murderer, part 6. The final betrayal. It's like Alfred's taking his hat off in a doorway. I don't know what that means. A butler no more. Get your own damn fishy swab. 99. Wow. This spoiler, she really grew up. Issue 100. Cool, man. My favorite Batman cover looks like that, more or less. We're into the 100s now with 101. Part 3 of 5 of Altered States. Written by John Lewis, penciled by Rebecca Woods, inked by Andrew Pepway, from June of 2002. It's 101. I think it's the one I got from Davis. Cover by Pete Woods. It's 103. Got this from J&J Comics. Shout out to Jeff at J&J in Huntington Beach. Excuse me, Fountain Valley. Whoa. Ooh. Wow. 104. Here is Robin looking kind of like the Creeper. Five. 106. 107. We're like kind of getting there. We're whittling away at it. Okay. Sorry about this. Issue 108. One second. I spotted some order disruption. Okay. It's 109. This is from a place called Comic Place in Corpus Christi, Texas. That's Amore? I don't know. I just feel like Dino said that's Amore. I feel like he was just gonna go right out and state it for a fact. It's 110. $112. Make sure I don't have a variant here. So actually, this was 111 because this is 112. And 113. Out of control. Single exclamation. Don't confuse that L at the end of control as a second exclamation. You don't want to shout it that loud. Just a little louder than normal. If there was two exclamations, I could see going, at the top of your lungs, but don't bother. It's not that out of control. It's still within the realm of being able to be brought back under control. So we're good. It's issue 114. Oh, that's a really nice cover. Big Elbow knows this artist's name. I can't remember what it is. 115. I think that person also did some Batgirl covers. Maybe I'm wrong. 116. This is a Joe Chen cover. Written by John Lewis, pencil by Pete Woods, inks by Android Pep-Boy. Robin 116 from 2003. 2003. $117. Wrap it up. I know it's a long run. What can you say? Here's issue 118. I need an upgrade because I have a bent cover on 118. No biggie. I never said it was a near mint run. It's like a fine plus collection, and that's a-okay. The Trader Within. They really went for it with their question marks. Like, no one would commit to anything with these titles. The Trader Within? I mean, they were never sure. They were always kind of like second guessing it. Are we really going to call it The Trader Within? See, this time they're owning it, but they're doing this single exclamation. The Trader revealed! It's not that big of a deal. He's been revealed, but not to the state in which would exemplify through double exclamation. So, he's revealed. It's not that big of a deal. This cover still scares me. I never sit well with covers where Tim has a shotgun at the back of his head. I just never get used to it. I always just kind of read Robin with the assumption he could die at any time. It's kind of what Death in the Family does to you. 122. You would think he'd have hero armor in 122 because I know he goes another 63 issues. But he could die and Samantha Brown could become Robin. You know what I mean? It's not that big of a deal. Robins are expendable, unfortunately. I just really liked him. 123. Unmasked. All right, thank you. They didn't follow with a question mark. Unmasked? No, Unmasked. Finally, they own it. Title your book with some conviction. Here's issue 125. No special. Is this the end of Robin? No. He's right back with issue 126. This is first Samantha Brown as Robin. And the first time Damian Scott would work on this title. First Damian Scott on title. First Stephanie Brown as Robin. January of 2004, written by Bill Willingham. Robin 126. We're almost done. Not really. Issue 127. Classic Damian Scott. Night of the Scarab. What a cool looking bad guy. Probably can't even see how cool he looks, but really interesting. A scarab. It's like a big Egyptian beetle, right? Scarab. 129. Cover by Dustin Nguyen. Pencils by Giuseppe Camacoli. Inks by Lorenzo Ruggiero from 2004. See how Robin's gonna screw his life up in this issue. War Games, part 2 of 8. Okay. Not as bad as I thought. What does this kid do for fun? War Games, part 4 of 8. Ran through Robin 131. Wrap it up, Rick. 132. Damian Scott on interiors. Just all Damian Scott. So if you think it's just a cover buy, fear not. The whole book looks that good, which I like. Other people might be saying, and you're bragging about that? Yeah, I like it. Hey, I think he likes it. Riggy likes it. This is Fresh Blood, part 3 of 4. It just says Willingham and Scott now. Scott's doing his own inks. This is from my childhood LCS Beach and Ball comics. Really cool. It's a great cover. It is a great cover. From 05 is Robin 134. Just a great cover. One moment, please. Sorry about that. Hopefully I didn't lose our spot. Of course, the book's toppled over during our commercial break, but that's okay. Another great Damian Scott cover on. Let me just make sure. Oh yeah, we're good. 135. Yeah, he did the whole book on 135. And 136. Probably want to change that bag on board. A little dusty. It's okay though. It's in issue 136. Need it. I don't think I have a double on that. 137. I thought it was the Reaper for a second, but honestly, I feel like the Reaper, I feel like Anarchy, I feel like those guys are just too much for Tim. I feel like he could tussle with like Azrael. That's just because Azrael is not going to like decapitate him or anything. Issue 138. Oh, that's a pretty cover. Oh, okay. It's a Tony McDaniel. Or, excuse me, Scott McDaniel. I was thinking Tony Daniel. This is Scott McDaniel. Going to issue 140. Oh. Soldier Boy Wonder. Slow down, Tim. When the birds shoot back is all I can say. Oh wow, Old Flame. Yeah, McDaniel. Nice style on that. 141. Goes to War. He's been packing heat the last 4 or 5 issues, though. I don't feel like this is a big development. I feel like he's been going to war for a little while now. An assault rifle on one cover, twin pistols on the next. Issue 145. 146. Some kind of a Superman character. Oh. And 147. 38 books to go. Okay. Give me one moment. I'm just seeping further and further down as I get more tired. Almost done. I'm not going to do like any Joker's Wild stuff or anything. Here is issue 148. $149. I think there's a variant on this one. Let me see. Is it the red version? Is there a blue version? Oh no, I must be thinking of something else. Is this 150? Oh, 149. Now we're on 150. Cover by Prentice Rollins, writer Adam Beecham, art by Freddie E. Williams. Robin 150 from 06. 151. $152. $153. $155. $156. $157. Sorry, still on 156. Maybe I finally got to one of those variant covers and it threw off the number. All right. So 156. No harm in that. 157. Again from my my old comic store. 158. 159. 160. This one is definitely from Davis. 161. 162. Thank you, Davis. 163. All thank yous. 164. 165. 166. Yeah, Davis hooked me up with a lot of these later ones. 167. I needed help. This was a big undertaking. 168, written by Peter Milligan, art by Freddie E. Williams. We got 168. I know this is a sketch cover 168. Here's the regular 168. I did that wrong. You just saw the sketch of 168. Before that, we saw the regular. Here's 169 from Mr. Comic Finds. 170. 171. 172. It's the first time I've ever had this run assembled in the correct orders, so it's great to see all these were in there. 173. 174. Looks like spoilers back. Down to 10 bucks. 10 or 11. 175. Batman R.I.P. Death in the Family by Fabian Nicieza, Joe Bennett, and Jack Jadson. We're getting there, brother. We're getting there. Robin 176. Cover swipe of what, Batman 227. I thought hurricane season was over. $177. Yeah, these covers are cool towards the end. An air of mystery about them. 178. The end draws near. 179. One's 180. Oh, we have a slight. I had an extra one of these with a spoiler. Put that aside. Okay. Oh shoot. 180. So yeah, I just feel like Robin's in trouble against Anarchy. 181. Anarchy is just a crazy cult dude. You don't want to mess with him. You need to be like an experienced grown-up crime fighter. 182. Brian Stelfree's cover in his pen and ink style. And here's the last issue, Robin 183. Well, sorry I lost my guest though. I worked last night and yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. Everyone have a great day. Sorry, didn't have much lighting, but I think we made it happen. And everyone have a great day. Enjoy your Robin books. And I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. I thought we were done.